What's up guys, SpaceQueen back with our video, and yes, I am back with Space Engine. So I think today we're gonna be looking at different kinds of nebulas. So I do have a list of nebulas. Like I went on the internet, I was like, okay, find me nebulas. And that way I have some kind of like idea of what to look for, because I do know some nebulas, but again, they're not always like well known or another nickname, not their actual name. And that way, some of them I've got like some cool little facts about. So, yeah. Let's get started, shall we? If this ever wants to load. Okay. So, let's find our first nebula. Let's find our first nebula. Can I speak English today? That'd be great. It's called the Carina Nebula. Yay, I found it. Whee. Oh, that's so cool. So this one I actually don't have much information on, because this is one of the ones I just, for some reason, didn't think to get information. So, yeah, that was smart on me, wasn't it? But the rest of them have at least some information, or like the name explains the information. I just think this is pretty. Okay, on to the next one. So this one's, the official name is NGC 6302. So let's figure out that. Okay. And the reason why it's the so the cool thing about this nebula, I wonder if it'll show it, because I notice sometimes it doesn't like to show exactly like the details in the nebula, but okay, you can kind of see it. So the thing about this, the nickname on this one is called the Butterfly Nebula. The reason why is because in the center is where it exploded, and then because of the dying star's casting off its gaseous shell, and yes, I'm checking my notes to make sure I'm telling you the right information, it actually caused it to make like a wing-like pattern. And you can kind of see it. I mean, it's not visible a lot. Oh, wait. There it is. But yeah, you can see why it's called the Butterfly Nebula. So, that's pretty and cool. Ooh, this one's gonna be interesting. So I'm hoping I can find at least most of the nebulas I've kind of listed. This one's called the Cone Nebula, and most of them, yes, are in the Milky Way, which means we're not going too far out of our system. Come on, down. So the thing about the Cone Nebula, I'm trying to get a better angle of this. Yep, that's probably about as good as I'm gonna get. So the thing about the Cone Nebula that's a bit interesting is it is 7 light years long. And the visible part we see in pictures all the time is about 2.5 light years. So it's a massive nebula. Granted, some of these nebulas can reach up to 100 light years long, or 100 light years wide. But it's cool to think, like, they don't seem that big when you see pictures of them, and you're like, wait, this nebula I'm looking at is like 5 light years long. Holy. So I thought that was pretty cool. This one might be well known. It's called the Crab Nebula. I'm hoping they put the detail on it, because that's one of the main features. And they kind of did. So the thing with the Crab Nebula is it is one of the most detailed nebulas known right now. And it's kind of why it's really cool. I sound like a total science nerd right now, and I'm kind of living for it. But no, so it's one of the most detailed nebulas. You can't see it now because obviously there's not a lot of detail to it. which is fine. But it is one of the more detailed nebulas that we have in our system. And one of the ones we found is detailed. What is next? Next we have the helix. Forgot to click on it. So this one's actually really cool. I'm trying to find a good angle to show you why it's so cool. You can kind of see. So, let me try to back up a little bit. Okay. So the Helix Nebula, the really thing that's really cool about this is it looks like an eye. Like, granted, the nebulas don't have a lot of detail, so you can't really see its full, like, glory and beauty, but it looks still like an eye. And that's actually really, really cool. Oh, I'm hoping this next one's on it, because I heard of this one. Ooh, yes. So the Fleming one. This one's actually really special and really cool. Reason why, and you can kind of see it, it's got a rare pair of white dwarf stars in the center. And the reason why that's so cool is because that's actually not a very common occurrence at all. So I'm wondering if we can actually see, or if it's just too bright. And then I'm willing to bet it's just too bright for me to find the stars. Yeah. Which is fine. It's still really cool because, again, that's not a very common thing that most nebulas have. Most nebulas, of course, when they are created, their host star is part of the nebula. Meaning that it once was a star and now it is a gas. So the fact that it's got two dwarf white stars in there is really cool, actually. I'm like speeding through this, I don't mean to. I just have a lot of cool nebulas I want to show you guys. I'm sorry. I think the last one we'll see today is a Cygnus. Wow, if I can not do that. I misspelled that so bad. And it does not look like... oh. It might help if I, spelled it correctly. I don't think this is it, but we're gonna go look anyways. Oh, hello. I'm blinded. Hold on, I need to go a little faster. You're very cool, but holy, I'm blind. So yeah, this is not the right thing, but it's still really cool and really blinding and holy. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. I wonder if I can back up far enough, I can actually look at it and I'll be like, cool, that's a bright light. So, we didn't get to see the Cygnus loop, which is kind of sad because it is really, really cool. But, hoping this next, since we didn't get to see that one, I'll show you guys another one. Ooh, this one's gonna be interesting as well. Now I'm gonna figure out how to pronounce it. Pleiades Nebula? Okay, so the thing about this, and it's really cool, is it's a reflection nebula. And they like reflect light, obviously, because of the name. It's called a reflection nebula. Wow. Great thinking there, I'm glad I used my brain on that one. No, so the really cool thing about this one, though, is it's actually got a star that's not too far away from it. I mean, obviously you see a ton of bright stars, but there's supposedly like a really bright star nearby that's causing it to reflect even like farther out. And it actually makes this really cool, like, ghostly kind of spooky effect. Unfortunately, again, not a lot of detail in the nebula, so I don't see it. But it's still a really cool nebula. Look at that ghostly blue, like, spooky. I'm weird, I'm sorry. But unfortunately, guys, that's all the time I got today. I'm hoping you enjoyed this adventure in seeing different nebulas and a really, really bright star. Like, holy. Like, I'm pretty sure if I, like, looked behind me, I'd still be able to, like, be blinded by it. But yeah. So I will see you guys next time. And if you have a video that you would like me to do, please leave it down in the comments and I'll get to it as soon as possible. On that note, oh. And of course, you know the drill. Please like, comment, and subscribe. But on that note, I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see y'all later. Bye!